Well, it was a start that we've seen before. 3 days ago, in fact, when the Oilers opened their season, but unfortunately for Edmonton, Cam, they were unable to erase a 3-goal deficit in this one. Tony Brar here alongside 630 Ched's Cam Moon, and the Oilers found themselves down 4-1 after 20 minutes and partially completed the comeback, but unfortunately, Cam, partially doesn't mean points in the standings.
No, it sure doesn't, and you're down 4-1, and it wasn't even 11 minutes into the game. I mean, still, there's a lot of game on the backside of that, but when you're down 3 to a team as good as the Calgary Flames, it's a recipe for disaster, absolutely. And I'll give them credit, battled back and made it a 1-goal game at the end, but that attention to detail, the attention in their own end wasn't at the level it had to be. Sure, that the one by Michael Stone went through somehow, got through, and went
no
off the
idea
post.
how that
we
went
don't
in.
have no clue how it got through, but it did. But beyond that, still some things to clean up for sure, and you just have to start better, and especially when you play really good teams. And the Calgary Flames, they're a really good team.
That goal by Michael Stone was the definition of a seeing eye shot. Just found its way through a lot of traffic, and unfortunately for Jack Campbell, that was one of the 4 goals he allowed in the opening 11 shots. Stuart Skinner was excellent when he came in relief, turning aside 31 of 31 shots. You had to be impressed with Skinner, but it was Vladar earning the W on this night.
Yeah, Dan Vladar in goal for the Calgary Flames. A bit of a surprise start. It's only their 2nd game. Jacob Markstrom played the first game, which they won against Colorado on Thursday. Vladar came in, played well. It gave him a chance to win. Wasn't as busy as Stuart Skinner was over the course of the last almost 50 minutes for him, but Vladar was solid. And Daryl Sutter had said after the morning skate, they were hoping to get him a start a week over the course of the season, and if he plays like that, he'll certainly get those starts.
He was certainly holding the fort with that flurry of activity to close out tonight's hockey game. You really thought that the Oilers were going to tie it, but Vladar equal to all challenges late in this one. You talked about the Calgary Flames and how they kind of offer a new look, a new dimension throughout the day here, and we got to see that in person here tonight. Nazem Kadri gets his first goal as a Calgary Flame, and Mackenzie Weegar excellent on the back end.
Yeah, he made an already good defensive core for the Flames a little bit better. Mackenzie Weegar's good in his own end, but he also brings a little offense to the mix too. So I think he's a solid addition for the Flames. Jonathan Huberdeau, Nazem Kadri up front. I mean, they're quality players, they're good players. Jonathan Huberdeau had 115 points last year. Nazem Kadri had, a career high best in points and won the Stanley Cup. So the Calgary Flames were a team that finished first in the Pacific. They had 111 points last year. I think they're a better team with these moves. That I don't know if they'll get to 111 points this year, but to me, they're going to be a tougher team in the playoffs.
Certainly looking like they're making progress and trending in the right direction. All right, final thought. The Edmonton Oilers, obviously they're kind of disappointed in their effort tonight. We heard from head coach Jay Woodcroft and Jack Campbell, amongst others, and they were very honest with their approach. But it seems like there's a level of even keeled with this group. They're not necessarily getting too low with their losses and not necessarily getting too high with the wins. That has to bode well as they get back to practice on Monday.
Well, yeah, it was game 2. Only 2 games in. There's another 80 to go here. So, yeah, it wasn't the game they wanted. They played well in the back half of it and pushed. And you can improve. You can work on things. You can get ready. And you've got a bunch of home games here, and you've got 4 more on this homestand that you can pick up points. So the opportunity comes on Tuesday.
Opportunity comes on Tuesday as they host the Buffalo Sabres as they continue their season opening homestand. Cam, always appreciate your time.
All right, thank you.